Hello, everyone. This is Teens Time, and I'm your host, Chichi Umesiaka. This is your favorite teenage show. Today, we are going to be talking about something that is totally off-grid, something that we don't get to talk about on a daily basis. And I have in the studio with me someone that is going to help do justice to this topic. I have Mrs. Osilo in the house. Can you help me give her a round of applause? And she's not here alone. She's here with her students who are fantastic. I'm already enjoying their company. She's a physics teacher, but she goes beyond just teaching her students. Both these present ones and your past students, she goes beyond teaching them just what physics is about. She's exposing these kids. And I believe things like this help we young people, I'm still very young, we young people to think outside the box, because I believe the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, they did not start thinking outside the box because of the things they were taught in school. You are doing a lot, and people like you are rarely celebrated. So today I want to celebrate you and say thank you for what you're doing with our teenagers. So please help me introduce yourself and tell us a little bit of what you do with the teenagers. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chichi. It's a pleasure being on stage, being on set. I am Princess Kikelomo Osilo. I'm from Lagos. I teach physics.
From what school? What's the name of it?
Yeah, the name of my school is Ifesowakpo Aboru Senior Secondary School. We have this school at the interior of Ipaja. Yes, because so many competitions we've gone to, they are like, should we remove the Ifesowakpo and leave the Aboru? I tell them, this school is being given to us by the community, so we can't afford to leave one community out. And it's one of the schools in Alimosho, Alimosho local government, and under Lagos State Ministry of Education. So I teach. So
it's government school, and it's amazing what you're doing with them.
It's a government school.
Interacting with them, you won't even know that they are from government school.
Yeah.
You know, they are very intelligent, and I believe it's because of the exposure you've given them. So tell me, can you relate some of the things you've exposed them to, some of the experiments and things competitions that you guys have gone to?
Yes, thank you very much for that question. To start with, actually, it has to do with by passion, because the passion passion is the drive key there. That's the drive word. I love to sing, and I love to do so many curricular activities. That
and you're a science teacher?
Yes, and people wonder that, what are you doing here?
I wanted to ask that.
Going into totally drama, yes, exactly, totally out of it. So I love to sing, I play the keyboard.
Wow.
Yes, I play the keyboard, and into drama, poetry,
amazing.
A lot of things. And we have other departments in my school. Like,
and you're teaching your students all this?
I teach my students all this. And to buttress that, it's not just being good in co-curricular activities, like I tell, this May, June 2015, I had 96% in the WAEC.
Wow.
30 distinctions and 40 credits.
Wow, in physics?
In physics.
Amazing.
And
previously... You need an applause. You need an applause. Great job.
And aside of that, since I joined Lagos State as a teacher, my class has always provided the head boy and the head girl. Wow. I have them on stage right here.
Wow.
And they were like, perhaps it's because I'm always in science class. I was given an art class, and the same still happens.
Wow. So
aside of that, and we have had so many competitions that we represented our district.
Yeah, that's the one I'm interested in.
How do we go about representing the district? We have about over 1,500 schools under my district.
Wow.
Then all the schools come together, and we have competition. Then the person that emerged goes to represent the district. So
you produce the number one that goes to, wow.
Consecutively, twice like that, in poetry, in song.
Wow.
For the Spirit of Lagos, the Citizen Day Award, my school came third.
Wow.
That is from there we go to the state. Then we have the JET competition, which is national. We have the state. Then we have the Brighter Rewarding Future quiz. Wow. That one is quiz.
Wow.
So all these ones, we go, and then God gives us the grace to come out. We just don't go anyhow. We go out, we go and we conquer.
Wow.
We see, we conquer.
Wow.
And that has always been God on our side.
Yeah, God and then hard work. Because a lot of people will say God, 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 but you are doing the work. Yes. I want to ask, are you working totally outside of the curriculum?
Yes, I'm working totally out of the curriculum. Like I told you earlier on, I have other departments coming. Whenever any competition comes around, they just tell me, even from the district, they just give me a call, Mrs. Osilo, we have this.
Wow.
And I have English department telling me, no, it is for the English people. No, it is this and that. And even in the community, like a particular project we did, actually that project came to being, we lost one of our students.
Wow.
Due to the July 2010 flooding.
Okay.
So we were like, what could be the cause of this flooding? Then we went to the canal where she died.
Wow.
I now found out that the canal was blocked with all these plastics. And we're like, okay, how do we convert this plastic to wealth?
Wow.
That's where the notion came that waste to wealth.
Wow.
Most of the things we call waste, they are wealth to us. So from there, we decided to gather the plastics as much as we could. Then we went online, we did some findings.
Okay.
We were able to convert the plastic to liquid fuel.
Okay.
Actually, we got a liquid gas, which from our laptops and stuff, we were able to inflame it. Then we were like, okay, if we can get the gas, we can also get the liquid. We got a condenser, which will convert the gas to liquid.
Liquid, okay.
So we're able to get a little bit of liquid. We know that if we had a larger combustor and more plastics and foil paper to burn, definitely we get more fuel.
Wow.
And even during the process...
Real fuel that people can use.
Yes, liquid fuel, yeah. And throughout the process of the project, from the beginning to the head, we don't have any wastes.
Wow.
Because we said we want to convert waste to wealth.
So everything you used
became useful. Because from the chemicals, we are able to get our weed killer. From the residue of the plastics, we are able to get our coal tar.
Okay.
When we mix some chemicals with it, we get the sealing, materials for making sealing.
Wow.
And several other important things that are useful to us.
Wow.
So the waste, whatever you think is waste, is wealth to us.
Wow.
And another one we are bank on before deviating was we had waste, it's also waste to wealth, our urine. We
really?
urinate, yes.
Something that some of us will say, Nyama, like we don't even...
By the time we finish the project, a liter is going to serve you for 7 hours.
You're joking?
Of course not.
For fuel?
Yes.
I think I'm interested because of the fuel scarcity. I think I'm going to be your friend.
No problem.
So that you'll be giving me a lot of fuel.
Another waste, we have our urine power generator, which you call waste. Anybody can go anywhere and just urinate and just waste it. But it's going to generate energy, which is a common necessity to all of us. Because of the so many competitions we've gone through and there are so many arguments and stuff like that, the boy did not say the question well, did not hear the question well. We decided to generate also to build another board. We call it question and answer board.
Okay.
The question and answer board, we have all the other elements which everybody can get because most of our project is a public school, nobody's funding it. So we have to look for things around that can be accessible for you. If you want to do it, you can always do it.
Okay, I want to ask you this quickly before we go on a short break. Do you think this is impacting these kids, beyond just school, beyond learning it in school? Do you think it's impacting them? They go home and they try to do the things you're teaching them in school?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because I've seen when I go an inch and they go a mile.
Oh, okay.
That is my joy.
Okay.
I just bring the idea and before you come, okay, everybody go and sleep on it. We come around tomorrow, then we talk better on it. And they come with, I might be going this way, then they come with another better way.
Okay,
then we come together to work.
Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. And when we come back, I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Before the break, we are talking about innovative thinking, education beyond the academic excellence, where we students, we need to start thinking outside the box. We need to start thinking beyond just school, the 4 walls of the university, English, mathematics, and all the things we are being taught. And Mrs. Usilo has been telling us that some of the experiments she has engaged her students. And I want to go to the students. I want to know how has this whole exposure, how has it impacted you positively, both in your personal and in your critical thinking?
The way it has affected me, both physically and mentally, it has been in great ways. And I would like to say a very big thank you to our physics teacher here.
Yeah.
Although she teaches physics, but she do something that is beyond physics alone.
Okay.
She do moral talks at times in the class. Okay, going out now, it has really impacted so much in me. I'm the kind of person that before I don't even have courage.
So you are bold?
And now I'm bold.
Outspoken?
Just like in church, I like singing.
Wow.
But back then, if I'm singing and maybe a friend of mine just coming from the back door, I'll just stop. But since I started going out with her and going out to places, meeting, even if at times they try, even if they are 100 and they are coming, I'll continue singing.
Okay.
I'll continue doing
so the
what I'm
boldness
doing.
is there because of the exposure?
Yes, the boldness is there, and out also to relate with people, because before I don't even know how to relate to people.
Okay.
I just like being on my own. I don't like to trouble people, but now I relate with anybody, no matter the level where you live.
Okay.
And
Thank
also,
you. Okay.
the initiative that people have that public schools, they're always dollared.
Interesting, yeah.
I've been able to change that.
Okay.
Because there are some competitions that we go out for, and we meet top schools in Lagos State.
Private schools.
Private schools in Lagos State and even beyond Lagos State. And they'll be like, wow, they'll even be asking, is this actually a public school or
Because
a
you guys
private
are
school?
composed.
Yeah, because the way we compose ourselves, our dressing, our neatness, and the tolerance in us, and people will be like, I'm not sure that this is a private school. At times, they will even want to look at our badge. They will go as far as just looking at our badge to confirm if it is a private school or a public school.
Okay,
And
thank you. Let me come to you. Do you think the exposure and some of the experiments, I'm coming down to the physics experiments you guys have done, do you think it's going to affect your course, what you want to study in the university?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what do you want to study?
I'll study medicine.
Okay.
Okay, let me start from there. Like, trying to study medicine, you need to know about cleanliness, you know how people live. But before you should know how people live, how living things cope, you should know how non-living things cope.
Okay.
Because we tend to know that non-living things at times, try to affect living things. So when I tried all those experiments we've done, that's taught me on how to tell people to take care of the things they
So
think
you are
is
taking
wealth.
it outside of the classroom. You
Yes,
are going,
ma'am.
even helping your community where you
Yes,
live.
because
Okay.
they say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Okay,
So one
okay.
of these projects has helped us know how to
Which
clean,
one?
like the waste to wealth.
Okay.
It has helped us know how to clean where we live,
Okay.
where we stay. So I can still go forward telling people, take care of yourself. You are important.
Okay.
For God has created you to be important. So you
Okay.
need to show God the appreciation.
Okay.
So when I try to tell them to be clean, and I'll tell them why they need to be clean.
And you are doing it yourself, so not
Yes.
just telling them, you are also doing it and they are emulating. Thank you very much. Let me come to the people behind me. Let me ask you, tell me one of the experiments you've done that you have actually gone home to do yourself.
We've done many experiments, but the one I loved most is the waste to wealth.
Okay.
And this waste, most time when we buy goods from the market, there's this white stuff that is used for packaging the
Yeah. And
material.
what is that thing called? I can't even. Is it foil? I know, it's soft, white.
Yes,
Okay.
white. So we noticed that when we add petrol to this material, it melts and gives us a sticky liquid.
Yeah.
And
That's gum.
Yes. And
Amazing.
we experimented it that this liquid can even gum your sandals.
So you don't need to pay any shoemaker money to fix your shoe. Amazing. That's what this whole thing is about. Thank you very much. Let me come to the people behind me. Do you think you can, pass the mic. Do you think when you leave secondary school, I mean secondary school, not even university, that you can become a job provider instead of just sitting around and waiting for some job to come from heaven?
Yes, ma.
How?
Due to the fact that the going out of 18 have exploited us to, like now when you go out, you see some keg, like all these plastic bottles.
Okay.
You can just pick them and employ some people to help you pick them.
Okay.
Package it in a sack and send it to a bigger company.
So there are companies that actually
Yes,
need
ma'am.
things like
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
Okay.
They will convert it to anything
So
that they
that's
need.
like recycling.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that way you are providing job for other people and
Job
for yourself.
opportunity.
Wow, interesting, amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And I believe a lot of people that are out there watching could learn from us. And even, we have so many unemployed graduates. So you guys are also going to join the status quo. If you don't start thinking outside the box and think of how to be job providers instead of looking for someone to employ you, these things that you have been exposed can help you go step further. Thank you for being here. And we'll be right back. When we come back, these students are going to give us something more creative and entertaining. They're going to sing for us. Yeah, they are not only physics students, but they are also, just like we heard from the physics teacher, they're also exploring and doing other things. So stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. This is still Tea Time with Chichi, and I'm your host, Chichi Umesiaka. This is the time for our talent segment, and The students, I don't know if you guys are ready to give us the best.
Yes,
Okay, so let me step out and you take it away.
Empower the youth. Oh yeah. From child mortality. Oh yeah. Endless learning. Oh yeah. Oh, let's come together. Oh yeah. To protect, to share, to restore and develop. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Suffering must end. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Give us the chance to make things right in our land. Come on now, youth. Let's all stand right to secure our future for a better purpose. Come on now, youth. Let's speak our minds. We are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the future generation. Come on now, youth. From the east, from the west, from the north and from the south. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Suffering must end. We are the leaders of tomorrow. Give us the chance to make things right in our land.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. That was amazing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the amazing performance. And I believe you're going to go out there to conquer, not just learning mathematics, physics, and even singing. Do something creative, think outside the box, be the Mark Zuckerberg of our generation, and employ some of us, okay? We media people, we need jobs sometimes. And thank you so much, Mrs. Silo, for what you're doing with these teenagers. I believe a lot of other teachers out there can replicate what you're doing. So thank you. I hope to see you guys at the top. I definitely will see you at the top. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll be right back for the question and answer section where I get to answer some of your questions. Not just what we discussed here, but some of the questions you've sent. And you will see my email. If you want to send in any question, I would answer. And I promise you I'm going to keep it sealed. Nobody will get to know. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still Teens Time with Chichi, and this is the confidentiality room where I get to answer your questions. And today I have this question. She said, Auntie Chichi, I am 16. I'm a science student, but I love to act and sing. But my parents don't want to support me. What should I do? You want to act, but you're a science student. I'm not sure you would go wrong by going to school and still follow your dreams. We have the likes of Dr. Sid, who is a dentist. We have Emekike, who is an engineer, and the list goes on and on. You can still go to school, do whatever, whether medicine or be a doctor, whatever you want to do, and still follow your passion. We have so many of them out there. Okay, not so many, very few of them, but you can do the same thing. You won't be harming yourself or anybody by doing that. So go to school. I guess your parents are scared that once you veer off that route, you may not turn back, especially when the fame comes and the money starts rolling in. You'll be distracted, too distracted to go to school. So go to school. You won't go wrong by going to school, trust me. Okay, keep sending in your questions. The numbers and the emails are on your screen. I will come back to end the show. Welcome back, everyone. This is still Teens Time with Chichi, and I have with me a teenager. She's 16 plus, and she's going to do a cover by T.Y. Bello, We Are the Future. I want to get to know a little bit about you. You've left secondary school.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now?
Okay, so I'm currently sort of a jambite, and I'm preparing for post-UME and a whole lot of exams, and I'm currently facing music and doing
So you're
studio
going to do it
stuff.
side by side with,
Yeah,
with
'cause-
school. And your parents are not complaining.
No, they're not.
And you think it's not going to affect your education?
Well, I think it all depends on me.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. It all depends on you. I agree with you. You can do both and still make sure none suffers.
Yeah.
So let me not waste your time. Let me allow you do your thing. So if you want to sit, if you want to start, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll be doing a song by T.Y. Bello, We Are the Future. We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yeah, we're so amazing. That's the least we could be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to run. So get out of the way from the land of our dreams. At the heart of the nation, changing history. Oh, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday. Tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Wonderful performance, Faith Ajika. Thank you so much for the cover. This is
Thank
amazing.
you.
And I hope someone out there is watching. She needs to be, okay, I'm going to be your manager. But she needs.
I already have a manager.
No, I'm going to be the first. Okay, I'm just kidding. But she needs to be. You need a producer. You need to take it to the next level. This is amazing. Thank you. And I hope you come back to do more.
Yeah.
You do guitar and piano.
Yeah,
So I hope to see you more on the show to show us what you have up your sleeve.
Sure.
Thank you so much. And trust me, you can do both. You can do both your education and music.
Yeah,
and none
thank
will
you for
suffer.
having me.
Yeah, none will suffer. So promise me you're going to be the best.
Yes, I will.
Okay, I'll see you at the top. Thank you, viewers, for sticking around with us. This is the only show I can assure you you have the right to be addicted to. Parents, get your teenagers to keep watching this show every single week. And if you're a teenager, please tell your friends about the show. Feel free, if you want to be part of it, trust me, you can get us. You can talk to me, and your talent, just like Faith, can be showcased here. This is the only platform you have to showcase your talent, so feel free to talk to me. I'll be back next week with loaded information, lots of interesting topics, and teenagers to talk about things that are affecting us, and other talents to showcase here. This is the only show that can showcase teenagers doing their thing freely, without any restrictions. I'll be back, and I love to end with this. I do not promise my teenagers of a better future, but I promise a future of better teenagers. I can guarantee you that. And for the teenagers, trust me, you can become whoever you want to become. It's up to you, just like Faith. It's up to you to be your best. Thank you so much. Until I see you next week, I love you.